Ladies and gentlemen, KJ here, and I'm back with another episode of NBA 2K13. Now, in the last episode, we abandoned all hope to the Bulls and just started chugging up threes by the second half. It was actually pretty close during the first. However, the second half was where the problems began, and we actually fell behind by quite a bit. Fell behind by 10, as you can see. Close throughout the first half. Bulls actually went to halftime with a 2-point lead. However, third quarter, the Bobcats just blew us out. But somehow we were able to come back. I'm being honest. I gave up hope. I thought our season was over, guys. And so I just started chucking up the three balls, and they just started falling. You know, Prince, Rose, Mayo, Anderson, they all got hot from beyond the arc, started knocking them down, defense started playing good, and we somehow came back to win it by 3 points, 61-58, ties up the series at 1 apiece, and that brings us to the pivotal Game 3 here in Chicago. Bulls and Bobcats one more time. Derrick Rose, LeBron James squaring off for a chance at the Denver Nuggets. As you see, they were able to sweep Phoenix, the number 1 seed on that side. They were able to sweep them as they've swept the top 3 people, Phoenix, Utah, and Spurs, all of them 2-0 wins to the Denver Nuggets. So they are either waiting for Chicago or Charlotte, whoever wins this match. Hopefully it'll be us, but I really don't know. I'll try not to lose as much hope and, not abandon the team as I did last time. A little ashamed of that, I'll admit. Not a true fan doing that, man. Not a true fan. Gotta stick through the good times and the bad times. Hopefully we'll have a good time tonight. So, Game 3, let's go ahead and get this thing going. See if we can pull out a victory for us. I am going to switch up the rosters once again. Right now. Last game we had Ryan Anderson as the starter as opposed to Tayshaun Prince. It actually did really well. Anderson got 8 points, Prince got 15. Both of them contributing quite a bit to us, which is what I like to see. Prince has been very cold recently, besides last game when he scored 15. Of the last 4 games, he scored 2 in 3 of them. Like, only 2 points. Shot like 1 for 7, 1 for 9 in 3 of those 4 games. One oddball with 9 points, but he has not been playing very good for us. So I'm going to put Ryan Anderson in instead of him. Technically I should, be putting Clark in, but yeah, no. So our lineup will be Rose, Mayo, Anderson, Gibson, and Pekovic. Some other guys I really need big games from. Gibson and Pekovic, I would really like to see them gain some big games. Preferably Gibson, not only on the defense but on the offensive side of things, and also Kirk Heinrich. He's had a very, very quiet last 2 games, and the last 2 games he's been very quiet. While the last 2 of the Miami series, he was just blowing everyone out. 12 and 14 points. These last 2 games, I think he got no points last game. So we need a big game from him as well. So let's go ahead, see what we can do here. Chicago Bulls, Charlotte Bobcats. Let's get this game started. There is LeBron James, former MVP, Derrick Rose, the current MVP. Here's the starting lineups. Nothing has changed for them. Gerard, Bayless, Shumpert, Pierce, James, and Thompson round out the lineup for them. One thing that I was looking at that we have to stop is Bayless. LeBron James, he's going to score when he wants to score. He's going to get the open shots, good looks. I'm not too worried about that. I know that's going to happen. It's kind of like Derrick Rose. They're just going to score. You can't really stop them. They're just going to do their thing. But Bayless is the backup point guard who's in for the injured Devin Harris. And hasn't scored double digits the entire season. These last 2 games, he destroyed us. Just completely and utterly destroyed us. We have to prevent him from getting hold of that ball and causing problems. And already problems were caused as the Bulls get a nice turnover there, intercepting a pass. Pekovic gets an easy hook shot from Derrick Rose's assist there. And the first points of the game go to the Bulls. That's the one way to get out of the gate. Got some energy in us today. I got some energy. See if we can somehow get this thing to go as Pekovic pulls down the rebound off the miss by Pierce. Rose being covered by James right now. Gives it to Anderson. Out to Mayo. Mayo looking for somewhere to go. Has to just take it. That's not a good possession there. I think I faked around with Anderson a little bit too much. Shumpert misses. I don't know. It was last touched by the Bulls. It may have been a block by Pekovic or something. So the Bobcats will retain possession. Looking for somewhere to go with the ball. They get it to Paul Pierce. He puts it up and in. And the score is knotted up as the Bobcats get their first points of the game. Rose with it now. Trying to pass it off to Pekovic there, but he gets reached in. The call is going on Bayless. That's good. I like to see that little guy get a couple fouls on him early here. Ryan Anderson for 3, gets it to go. Paul Pierce was all up in his face and he still puts it in. He had a hand way up in his grill, but still gets the bucket to fall. Great job. Ooh, and Paul Pierce. Offensive rebound off the miss by LeBron. Puts it back up and in. Can't allow that kind of thing to happen. Got boxed out a little bit better than that. Looked like we might have had position, but he somehow got through. Rose for 3. Cans it! And there's back-to-back threes, Anderson and Rose. As the long ball is still working for us even in this game right now. Oh, Bayless got free, but missed the shot. Rose calls down the rebound. That was a pretty wide open look for him. Again, can't allow that kind of thing to happen. Anderson with it. Gives it to Mayo. Spinning in. Puts it up. Misses. Pekovic gets the rebound. Goes back up and gets fouled. That one will be on LeBron James. So Pekovic will go to the line to shoot 2 for us. Bulls up by 4 right now. And we're off on the first one. I believe the free throw shooting by us has gone down a little bit. I know the 3-points were down from what they usually are. But I'm not sure about the free throws. Gets the second one to go though, and it's a 5-point game. Bayless up to Pierce, quick 3, misses, and Rose tipping, and Mayo comes down with it in the end. Rose has it. Looking for somewhere to go. Won't get any room. It gets knocked away from him. Rose gets it back though. Spinning around the defense, gets an open look and puts it up and in. Great job by Derrick Rose there, getting his own ball back and then fighting through defense to get a shot up and in fact. Just as I said that, LeBron James shreds our defense and goes in for a monster jam there. Again, I'm not really worried about James. You know, he's going to make the plays, he's going to get the jams, he's going to get the shots when he wants them. I just want to limit everyone else, because one man cannot win it for you. Prince for three. Offline, but Pekovic gets the rebound. Takes it out, gives it to Rose, and we can reset. Rose gets open, goes in, misses though. And now an odd man rush. James on the pull up. Won't go, and Prince holds down the rebound. Good job by the Bulls right now. I like what we're doing. Pekovic kicks out to Rose. No one on him, and that is a huge mistake. He hit a three ball from that spot earlier, and he hits the second one right now. As the help went over to Pekovic, of all people, although he did have a smaller Bayless on him. Help came over, left Rose open, and he cans the three ball. Bulls looking good right now. As we take a look at the stats, Rose, 8 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist. Mayo and Prince both have rebounds. And Pekovic doing a great job all over the place right now. 3 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. He is on his game right now as he's contributing on every part of the floor. That is what I really need from him, some contributions from everywhere. We are trying to go low with him. When they bring the pressure over to him, kick it out to someone else that's a little bit more open. Into Meeks, gives it to Hansborough, and he gets fouled by Gibson. Almost blocked the thing, but they are calling it a foul. I'll agree with it that he probably did get his arm there or something. Didn't look very clean. So Hansborough goes to the line. I don't know how good of a free throw shooter he is. Gets the first one. Makes it a 7-point game. And gets the second one to go. So 6-point game. Bulls will call a timeout with 1:27 left in the first quarter. This is one of the very few leads that any team has had in this series. They are always very close, you know, back and forth, tie game action. Bulls have actually come out very strong right now, though. They've been able to grab the lead. We'll have to see if we can somehow hold it now throughout 3 more periods. That will be the challenging part. Pekovic inbounds it to Rose, who brings it up court. Gibson with it now. Rose got a little bit too far in the lane there to do anything. Prince with it. Gets in close and puts it up and in. He actually got to go. So you can see his numbers are pretty close, but his shooting percentage has just fallen hard. Almost 20% lower than what it was in the regular season. Prince actually falls down there. James with it against Gibson. Good defense there. In a fight for the ball, Pekovic pulls it down. Bulls try and go 2 for 1 here. Up double teaming Rose. Finds Mayo, who is completely wide open. No one even in the vicinity. There was no chance anyone was stopping Mayo from getting that bucket. I don't know how you leave someone that open. They came and doubled on Rose, and Mayo took advantage. James then taking advantage, He does it all by himself, gets to the basket. Rose now with it. 4 seconds left. To Mayo. Turns, shoots. Won't go as Gibson hauls it down. There is not enough time to put back up and in. And so the first quarter comes to an end. Strong start by the Bulls. We really needed that. And the score is 18-10 right now in favor of the home team. However, it is still a very, very long game. Still 3 more quarters. As we saw last game, just because you're down don't mean you're out. Especially when you just start chucking the ball. As Heinrich has it, and he will bring it up court right now. Covering him pretty heavily. Gives it to Bellinelli. Shoots a 3 and gets it to go. Marco Bellinelli had a huge game 1, 11 points in the loss. It was only a 2-point loss, very close game. He did a great job for us. And he starts off hot with a 3-ball right away here. So they're doing some heavy full court press. Bellinelli, another 3 goes down as he comes off the bench shooting. Back-to-back 3s by Marco Bellinelli. Can't get much better than that, guys. So that's what he is there to do. Make the 3-ball, make it count. So it is a 10-point game. We bring it back up court. Full court press again. Heinrich gets a screen by Clark. Bellinelli with it again. They're going to double team him. That's probably a smart move. Prince lost it, backs out, takes a wild shot. There's no chance for that one to go in. Bayless with it, looking for somewhere to go. Gets open and gets it to go. He's starting to find his touch here now, which is not something we need. We just need to limit him. Heinrich almost gets to the basket, gets a little bit of interference out front, and his first shot won't go. And Paul Pierce gets the bucket as Charlotte has started to go on a run now. This is what I'm afraid of. Okay, let's slow this down. Take our time. Get a good possession here. Bellinelli with it. Shoots for 3 again, misses. And now we're in trouble. Clark gets the rebound off the miss, and he brings it up court. Gives it to Heinrich. Don't want to just keep shooting 3s. I want to try and get a little bit variety. Prince, his shot will go. It seems like he's doing better now off the bench in this series here. Last game he had 15. I think he's got, what, maybe 4 or 5 now? We can check. Yep, Bellinelli with 6, thanks to 2 3-balls, and Prince 4 off the bench. And 1 rebound. Clark has a rebound and 2 assists for Heinrich. So right now, Prince and Anderson are both benefiting from this swap. Prince with 4 today, 15 last time, 3 for Anderson today, and 8 last game. It's an 8-point game right now. 3:03 left in the second quarter. Bobcats to inbound the ball. Looks like Bayless is out, but looks like LeBron may have come back in. Yeah, LeBron's gives it to Jenkins, and he gets rejected. I don't know who did it, but that was beautiful. But in the end, it's all for naught as I believe that's Hansborough. Yeah. Gets in and gets the bucket as the beautiful block and rejections that were going on there end up getting an offensive rebound, I think twice there by the Bobcats, giving them multiple opportunities once again to shoot the ball, and they are capitalized on it. That has been a problem for us, it seems like, almost all the time. We let them get second chance opportunities, and then those second chance ones, the teams almost never miss. So here we go, Heinrich looking for somewhere to go. Out to Bellinelli for three. Rims out. So after making the first two threes, hasn't made another one. Prince hauls down the rebound. Good defense by him and Bellinelli to prevent anyone from getting anything. Heinrich now with it. James on him. Prince, smaller man, takes the shot and gets to go. I don't know who messed up their defense, but you cannot leave a smaller guy on Tayshaun Prince. That is within his range. He will easily make that over you. Long ball there, but they pull down the rebound. Gets blocked, but then a second chance opportunity. Another second chance opportunity. And they get it to go. Heinrich now with it. Gives it to Prince. Gets in close, but there was a lot of pressure there, and he did not get to go. I believe, I actually don't know who that is who has the ball right now, but they just blew by me, so I probably should figure it out, because I'm not guarding them very well. 4-point game. Bulls on top. Bellinelli with it. Gives it to Birdman. Back to Heinrich. Nothing going right now. Has to force it up at the last second, but Birdman pulls down the rebound. Bulls can reset now. Bellinelli shoots, misses. As he's gone cold now. After the great two first possessions he had. Can't really get going right now. Offensive rebound by the Bobcats. Second chance, James gets in, gets it to go. 2-point game. Bulls get the last shot of the quarter. Time running down. And we won't even get it up. That is just horrible. Horrible play, guys. What the hell? And so halftime has come. The lead has been stripped to nothing almost here. Bulls still hold it, but only 2 points, 28-26. The bench there at the end completely going cold on me. Bellinelli lit it up when he first came in, but then shooting went down south after that. Prince was doing somewhat of a good job. Got 6 points right now, but we need to figure out something because the Bobcats came with a storm and were able to get it going. Cut the lead down. We had at one point a 12-point lead or 10-point lead, I think, and it is now down to 2. We had, I believe, a 6 or 5-point lead at the end of the first, and it is evaporated fast. If it continues this way, the Bobcats will be holding the lead at the end of the third and the game, so we need to turn this thing around. Luckily, starters will be back in. Hopefully, they can give us a lift and get us back on track. Of course, Rose probably is going to be double teamed here. He's got 8 points, I believe, right now. So we'll have to see. Need to also get Pekovic and Gibson going a little bit more. Pekovic, though, has actually been doing a real good job for us, so I'm really happy with that. Gibson, of course, has LeBron on him. Rose somehow fights through Bayless, and then James came over, and he still powers through it. 2 hands, puts it up. Great job by Rose as Bayless continuing to cause problems for us. We need to figure out a way to stop him, because he cannot keep burning us. If he does, this thing's not going to be pretty. Pekovic gets it from Mayo, and he slams it down, showing the little man Bayless how the big boys throw it down. Shumpert to Pierce. Pierce backing down, puts it up, misses, and Rose gets the rebound. Looking to push it. Rose gives to Mayo. As Mayo's defender came over to double team on Rose, he gets up and airborne for a huge dunk. Don't usually see Mayo doing those kind of things, but there was no one going to stop him from putting that one down. And so the Bobcats have to take a timeout, regroup a little bit, as just like I said, both starters come out and give us a little bit of push that we need in this game. Rose 10-2-3, Mayo 4-1-1, Ryan Anderson 3 points, and then Pekovic 5 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 assists. Gibson is the only guy right now that has nothing going. He's completely blanked. The only one of the starters to have nothing at all. Of course, he is guarding LeBron James, so he's doing a very good job at that, I think. Not getting too many rebounds because of it, and also not getting very many shots, because James kind of takes away any shot you may want to take. Bulls take a quick timeout after that one. Nothing's really changed except the score. It's now a 3-point game. I don't know, was that 3 that person landed? It might have been. I think it was Shumpert, and yeah, I think it looked like it was just on the line, so they probably gave it to him. (34-31). Rose brings it up court for the Bulls. Ryan Anderson now with it. Back to Rose. Gives it to, well, tried to give it to Mayo. Shumpert intercepts the pass, and it is done. Can't allow that kind of thing. Bulls played sloppy in the Miami series and nearly lost it. Can't allow that kind of thing to happen right now. Pekovic now, backing down. Turns, puts it up, gets to go. He's got 7 on the night. It is a big night for Pekovic. Those are huge numbers that he's putting up. Bayless burns us again. He has 8 on the night, 4 for 5. We just can't stop him. I can't stop him. I keep trying to defend him, and it's not working. Mayo gets a screen from Gibson, passes it into Gibson, and fights up a shot that somehow falls. I don't know how he got that one. There's a lot of pressure there, and that was an awkward shot he took. But he somehow made it fall. Talking about making it fall, Paul Pierce does that on a regular basis. Just going back and forth right now. Any point that the Bulls get, there is an answer by the Bobcats. Mayo nearly loses it. Gives it to Anderson. And a reaching called on Pierce. Bulls will get fresh 14 seconds on the shot clock, as we will also make some substitutions. Looks like Pendergraph and Prince come in. Oh my god, we turned it over. I couldn't get free. I didn't have a person that I could throw it to. I tried to give it to Rose, but there was no way I could get to him. And so a costly turnover is going to force the Bulls to somehow play defense here. James with it. This could be bad. I can't go over there and guard him. Gibson defending, misses. Great defense by Taj Gibson as he rejects James, gives him enough pressure. And the Bulls, turnover could have been a big one. Mayo gets his man jumping, goes up, gets the layup to go. Good job by Mayo getting his man up in the air and then finding his way to the basket. James with it. Gives it to Lopez. Backing down, Prince turns. Actually, it's Pendergraph. And missed there. Still a 3-point game. It's Bulls with it now. Prince has it. Looks for somewhere to go. Gives it to Pendergraph. To Mayo. To Prince. Awkward shot. Bad shot. Clock was winding down though, and I needed to take one. Nice one there. I think was Mike Miller who got it to go over Prince. It's back to a 1-point game. Prince with it now. Splits by the defense and blows the layup. He blew the layup. There was no one there. No one there. Easiest kind of layup you could want. And then can't get a rebound. Bulls fall behind now by 1. Second chance points. Look at that. 12-0. That is horrible. I'm right now pissed with Prince. He's giving away the game again. Mayo jacks it up, misses. And somehow Bayless throws it down over Mayo. I don't know how. But 32 seconds left. Heinrich with it. Spinning, shooting, missing. And once again, Charlotte has come into this third quarter destroying us. Oh, and got the shot and got fouled. I don't know what the hell Heinrich did right there. Please take him out. Please take him and all of the crappy guys out. 5-point game. Misses. Rose has it now. Last shot of the quarter is going to be his. So the Bulls have fallen apart once again in the third. Last second shot goes down, but it is not going to count. They're saying it did not count. I think the buzzer was off there because I didn't hear it go to the end until after he took the shot. But that's the end of the third, and just as I predicted, Bobcats with the lead. We had control of this game early, and then we've just completely let slip out of our hands. It's a 5-point game. It's not over yet. We still have a full quarter here. We were somehow able to come back in the fourth last game. We're going to need another miracle this game if we want to keep the season alive, go to the finals. But right now, Bobcats have control, being led by almost everyone. Everyone's scoring for them. The key is we got to stop Bayless. He's the main one for me. He's the main guy. If we can stop him, a lot of our problems get solved. Because then they've only got LeBron. But right now, he's their main scorer. And getting in, missing the shot. Anderson pulls down the rebound. I think that might have been Pierce. There's Rose now with it. Looking for somewhere to go. Stops, pops, shoots it up, misses. Rose gets his own rebound, puts it back up and in. There Derrick Rose staying with it the whole time, showing his heart there as he does not let the Bobcats get a chance. Shumpert for 3 misses, but Pierce gets the rebound. And they get another second chance opportunity. If we lose, it's because of that. It's because of these second chance balls that they keep getting. Pekovic, I probably should have kept it with Rose. His man fell down. Oh, Higgins! Higgins gets in! Higgins gets in and throws it down. Thompson fouls him. And so, I believe Corey Higgins goes to the line to try and make it a 3-point play. I don't think he's a real good free throw shooter, though. But he gets this one. Clutch free throw for him. Missed shot by LeBron James. Gibson gets the rebound and Rose brings it up. 2-point game. Bulls down. Have a chance to tie it up right here. Rose gives to Higgins. Of course, don't ever cover him from beyond the arc because he's really not a big shooter back there. Pekovic gets in and gets the bucket. Nikola Pekovic having a great game. I believe that's 9 on him now. James backing down. Gives it to the man running in. I don't know who that was, but that was a good play. Gotta give props when they are due. They focused on LeBron and didn't see the man running in until it was too late. Rose to Pekovic again, and he has 11. The big man in the center having an excellent game right now. We gotta win it for him, guys. It's a tie game, 49-49. Bobcats take a timeout. So we take a look at the stats. Rose, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists. OJ Mayo, 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. 3 points for Corey Higgins. 2 points and 2 rebounds for Taj Gibson. And Pekovic, 11 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He is having a monster game for us. When we need it most, he's stepping up. So let's go ahead and get this game rolling again. Bobcats will be inbounding the ball. It's a tied game with 3:37 left in the fourth quarter. I kind of start playing as Mayo now instead of Rose because I don't want to be on Bayless. I'm doing a horrible job guarding Bayless, so I do not want to have that pressure anymore. Nearly lost the ball. Thompson did. Gives it to Bayless. Bayless looking for somewhere to go. Shoots over Rose, and it rims out. Higgins pulls down the rebound, and Rose brings it up. Bulls have a chance to retake the lead. Gives it to Mayo. Out to Higgins. And he gets reached in just as time was running out on the shot clock. So we'll have a fresh 14 seconds as the Bulls will take a timeout. That one was on Bayless. I believe that's his second, or was it his third? I think second only. Nothing again has really changed much. Higgins got a rebound. That's about all that changed. So Bulls have 14 seconds now. Try and get a play going. Into Rose. Bayless on him. Rose circles around him. Puts the shot up, but it is short. Don't see Rose miss that kind of shot very often. Mike Miller gets the bucket. And that's only a 2 ball, luckily. He's a dangerous marksman from outside, so it could have very well been a 3. Gives it to Pekovic, backing down. Back out to Rose for 3. Off, but Pekovic gets the rebound. Puts it back up and in. Oh, Pekovic. Offensive board and a second chance opportunity. Bulls don't get many of those. And a great steal by Mayo. Gives it to Rose. Puts it up but misses. Mayo misses that one right at the rim. And Bayless shuffles off to Miller. Gives it back to Bayless. Oh, wow. That's the kind of thing that's disheartening when, fast opportunities and stuff arises like that and then you just blow it. As Rose just blows by the defense to retie this thing back up. It is going back and forth. This is like game 1 again, guys. Game 1 was back and forth. We ended up losing it, but it was fun. It was back and forth. Right now, I can't be upset if we win or lose this thing because the guys are playing amazing right now. Bobcats had taken a timeout there. It was a 20-second timeout. 1:44 left in the game, or at least in regulation. Maybe we'll go to overtime here, guys. As Bobcats inbound it. Bayless with it. Gives it to Thompson. To James. Gibson on him. Good defense, and Higgins pulls down the rebound. Higgins will bring it up court. Gives it to Gibson. Oh, and he is out of bounds. I think he was underneath the basket. Couldn't get back in front. Oh man, that would have been a beautiful opportunity we would have had there. That was a beautiful opportunity that we missed. James with it now. Pierce shooting, gets it to go. Rose now will bring it up court. 2-point game. Minute 10 left. Rose with it. Spins through traffic, hangs, puts it up, and puts it in. Derrick Rose has 16 points on the night. Bayless with it. Brings it up court. Gives it to James, of course. Back out to Bayless. Those two are the best scorers on that team right now. Gives it to Thompson. Back to Bayless. Bayless looking for somewhere to go. Rose doing a good job defending. He actually missed a shot, but second chance opportunities. They will kill you. As they have done countless times for us. Rose now with it. Gives it to Higgins, who's wide open under the basket, and he puts it up and in. That young man just made one hell of a basket for us. James looking for somewhere to go, puts up a shot, misses, and Rose pulls it down. Shot clock is off. Last shot here goes to the Bulls. It is a tie game. Make it and we win. Miss it and we go to overtime. Nothing to lose, everything to gain. Rose just starts moving now. Goes up, puts in the layup. Derrick Rose with the layup. 3.2 seconds left. The game's not over yet, but the Bulls have a 2-point lead. Whoo! Derrick Rose, 18 points, 4 rebounds, 5 assists right now. Monster game for him. Monster game for Pekovic with 13, 6, and 2. Look at Higgins, 5 points. I don't think he's notched a single point in the last 2 series. And he's got 5 right now. I'm not changing anything up. This lineup is good, man. This lineup is good. 3.2 seconds left. Don't give up the 3 ball. That's all we got to do. Just don't give up the 3. James with it, takes the 3. It misses. LeBron James had to take that last shot, I guess, for them. It was a 3. It missed. And the Chicago Bulls have beat the Bobcats Game 3, amazing. Oh man, I'm speechless, guys. There's nothing I can say right now as we somehow pull off the win here. There's Earl Clark celebrating right there. That was one hell of a game, one hell of a series, just like the Miami one. Bulls fall behind early, look like we're going to lose game 2. Just start chucking the ball at the end, win it, and then this game started off strong, fell apart a little bit in the second, third, and then came back strong in the fourth, held our own, got the lead, and didn't let go of it here. Last second heroics by Derrick Rose, shot clock off. You know who's going to take it. Everyone knows who's going to take it. Gotta be Derrick Rose. And he glides in, gets a layup. Puts us up with 3.2 seconds left. And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen, as LeBron does not get the heroic victory for the Bobcats. That would have been crazy if he would have. But he doesn't. Player of the game, Derrick Rose. He was everywhere tonight. 18 points, 5 assists, 4 rebounds. It was a great game for him. Great game for Pekovic, too. I gotta give a shout out to him. He played an amazing game himself. As you can see, he had 13 points, 6 rebounds, 2 assists, a steal, a block. He didn't miss. He was 6 for 6. 6 for 6. I think he should have been the player of the game looking at these stats now as opposed to Rose. Nothing against Rose, but Pekovic, he was a beast today, and he's the difference maker in this game. Also, Bellinelli, Prince, and Mayo all had 6 points each. Corey Higgins, who doesn't get very much time, doesn't get very many opportunities, made the most of them today, launching a huge jam that he got fouled on, made the free throw, and then a huge tying bucket by Rose, giving it to him under the basket, makes the most of his time today. Also got 2 rebounds and a steal. Great game for Higgins. Meanwhile, Ryan Anderson, 3, Gibson with 2. No one else really recorded anything. Heinrich Anar off night, 0 for 3. Hopefully he can get back on track in time for the next series. As we take a look at the other guys, Bayless, 12 points. You know, it wasn't as bad as the last couple games, which he had, I think, 20 and 14. But still, for the backup guard to be gaining that kind of points on you, that's bad. That is bad. Just couldn't seem to guard him. Did better when I wasn't on him, but not by much. Not by much. Paul Pierce, 10 points. Thompson, 8. Shumpert, 7. 6 for Hansborough. That's an anomaly there. James only had 6 points. He was 3 for 11. They needed him most in this game. He didn't really show up. 5 rebounds, 4 assists, so he was doing it all out there, but they needed the scoring LeBron more than they needed the helpful LeBron. They need him kind of just to take control of the game, and didn't really do that. Last second shot did not go by him, so still a good game though for him. As we take a look at the team stats, Bulls shot 55%, 50 for the Bobcats, 45 from behind the arc for the Bulls, 16 for them, and 66 for both of us, as we both had 2 for 3 free throws. Second chance points is the difference maker in my opinion in this game. I really hate that, looking at that total. 18 for them, 4 for us. That's just bad. That's just so bad. Look at that. Offensive rebounds, 10 for them, 5 for us. We did get a couple big ones, in fact. But we just got to stop the teams from getting those offensive boards. That's a difference of 5. We had the better on defense, in which we had a better of 2. But still, not very good there. Not very good. Bench was pretty equal on both sides, 17-14. This game was the best one, I think, by their bench. So that really made a difference, made it tighter for us to win. But again, almost 20 points by our bench. That usually gives us a win, as I've always said. Turnovers is 2 by both teams, so in the end, the Bulls able to win at home Game 3 once again, just like we did against Miami, just like it was in Game 1, 2-point game. This time, though, in the Bulls' favor. And so the table is set for the finals. As you can see, NBA Finals await the Bulls following 2-1 series win over the Bobcats. It is the number 1 Bulls versus the number 6 Denver Nuggets. So we take a look here. The playoff tree, this is a good one here. Bulls, of course, will have home court advantage. But you know, we've of the last 8 games we had, 2 of them we lost were at home. So how many if we had at home? 2, 4, 5. We've only won 3 of the 5 at home. We have to be careful of Denver, I think, because they swept every team so far. If they win Game 1, it's going to probably be hard to beat them on their home court. We got really buckle down and try and win the first game here at home. We can't get swept. And there's a very big possibility we will against Denver. Don't actually know really who they have. I know they have Steph Curry. Let's take a look at Denver Nuggets. Let's take a look real quick at their roster and see what they have. Stephen Curry is the star on that team. David Lee, Kendrith Farid, Rodney Stuckey, Grant Hill, D'Alembert, I don't know who that is, Shivd, Webster, Jackson, Booker, Elton, Turf. Again, I'm bad with names. I'm so bad with names. Looks like a pretty decent roster. Of course, I'm assuming Stephen Curry is the main man behind the whole team. Can shoot the 2, shoot the 3. He's a great leader, and he's the point guard just like Rose. It's going to be a good battle between those two. I'm probably not going to be defending him. I'll probably take O.J. Mayo, because I don't want to really get burned that bad again. It's a little embarrassing. So, guys, Bulls move on to the finals against the Nuggets. Much better game, this one. Much more fun, in my opinion. Got real close there at the end. Trading baskets. Tied game, 1 up. Fun times. Looking forward to the finals. Those will be starting next week, next Tuesday and Thursday, Game 1 and 2, and Game 3, if necessary, the following Tuesday. Anyway, guys, that is it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, please go ahead and leave a like, as well as any comments you may have down below. Otherwise, I'm KJ, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.